I'm Martha McGlade, and I belong to Holy Trinity Catholic Church. A frequently asked question is, if someone has an abortion and regrets it, will God forgive them? The Catholic Church is emphatically pro-life. As a result, a lot of people think that, at least in the eyes of the Church, abortion is the unforgivable sin. But that's not true. The only unforgivable sin is the sin against the Holy Spirit, which actually brings us to despair. The despair of believing that God cannot forgive you. It is true that when a person has an abortion, a terrible act occurs, because it is the taking of a human life. But in our culture and society, oftentimes the woman who is having the abortion is a victim herself. She may be very young. She may be struggling financially. She may be under a lot of pressure from a boyfriend or a family member. In addition, many who are morally responsible, like some doctors and modern culture, have given us this easy way of getting rid of an unwanted life. These are terrible burdens, but they do not excuse her action. Nonetheless, we want to open our arms to the person who has had the abortion. And here is the reason why. Because they need forgiveness, and they need a family to bring them back home. They need someone to say to them that though this was a terrible action, there is forgiveness from a good and loving God. As Catholics, we know that God always gives us second chances. So if a person has committed an abortion, they should not stay away from God, from the church. It is like being out in the dark all alone. They should come back home to a family that loves them, where they can find the forgiveness of a loving and compassionate God, and once again, rejoice in the beauty of life.